Hi everyone, it is now 4 o'clock and I am going live for the round 2 of Frugal Friday, in case you missed last week. So basically every Friday from this point on, I'm going to be doing a live video recommending a different product from the drugstore or one that's just very affordable that I personally recommend and works really, really well for me. So obviously I do spend a lot of money on makeup, but I like to have options from the drugstore that aren't going to cost me a fortune. And trust me, there are really good options from the drugstore. So for round 2, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite mascaras because there are really, really, really good mascaras and they cost a lot of money. However, I find that the drugstore has sometimes even better mascaras and they're very affordable. For me, what I wanted to do this week, I actually did a little bit of research. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I am still at work right now, so I'm quite literally in a classroom. I had to find a window. I'll show you. Ah, Fergus. Okay, so I might get up. My setup's very ghetto, is what I meant to say. Woo, see? Okay, sorry if anything falls because I'm not at home, so I don't have my proper filming setup. Okay, so for me, what I wanted to test out this week is a mascara that lasts long because, especially this week, I'm actually helping with my school's production of High School Musical. So I'm at work till 10 o'clock at night, every night this week. So I wanted a mascara that is going to last all day. I don't know why, but for some reason my eyelids tend to get very, very oily and mascara always transfers up here. So my mascara looks great in the morning and then by the time I get home, I'm like, oh, how long did I have this horrible black smudge above my eyelid and no one told me about it? So I really wanted to find a mascara that's going to last because, like I said, my eyelids tend to transfer. Also, I have hooded eyes too, so that means they kind of sit further back. So my eyelashes naturally touch up here anyway. So I always do have to be really careful when I'm putting on mascara. So enough rambling. The mascara that I have been testing all week and I absolutely approve because it doesn't transfer at all is the CoverGirl Supersizer, the Supersizer mascara. Okay, CoverGirl. I usually hate CoverGirl products, and when I was researching trying to find a good mascara, a lot of people recommended this product, and I was kind of hesitant because, like I said, I find CoverGirl is usually really expensive for a drugstore product, and I usually don't like their stuff. So I was, hesitant to try it, but I'm like, you know what? It's so cheap. So price of this, so you guys know, sorry, I have my little note here. This mascara I found at Walmart for $7, and then it was actually on sale this week too, so I only paid $5 for it. And like I said, it's not the actual mascara itself, like what it does to my eyelashes. I am wearing it today. So you can see, like, it doesn't look bad. Like, my eyes just look how they would normally look with any other mascara. But it's just the lasting power of the mascara that I really, really like. So I'll show you what it looks like. So it comes in this kind of like blue bottle. It's just plastic. For me, the mascara wand is even more important than the actual product itself. So I tend to like mascara wands that are that like rubber material as opposed to a natural hair. I just find that it grabs my lashes a lot better and I can get more definition with them. So this wand is interesting because it is that like rubber, I don't know if you can see it. It is that rubber material, but the thing that's odd about it is it's kind of the shape of it. They say that when you apply it, you're supposed to do it in like a twirling motion. Whereas normally when I put on mascara, I kind of like go at the root and wiggle back and forth. That doesn't work very well with this mascara. I actually do find, listen to what they say because it's true. It works a lot better if you kind of twist it and maybe wiggle as you go. And that just kind of helps fan them out and grab and put the product on. The one thing I will say about this mascara is that it is very, very wet. So it is easy to get it like on your eyelid when you're applying it. So that just happens to me for every mascara that I use anyway. But if that does happen to you, do not touch it when it's wet because that will make it 10 times worse. Instead, just let it dry. So I tend to get mascara like on this part of my eyelid here when I'm applying it. If that happens, just let it dry, or if you accidentally like get a little mark on your lower lash line or something like that. Let it dry, grab a Q-tip, and then I find if I just gently kind of like rub back and forth wherever I got the mascara and I don't want it, it comes off so easily. And that's a really good tip too, like if you have eyeshadow on, because if you use makeup remover on the Q-tip, it's also going to take off your eyeshadow. Whereas if it's just dry and you just kind of like gently rub, it really comes off easy. So that's a really good tip if that is a problem that you have too. With this mascara, I still would use like an eyelash curler. I find that that really helps because, like I said, this actual product, I don't really notice any difference in terms of how it makes my eyelashes look. This is all about the staying power, which it does, which is awesome. That's what I want. So I probably wouldn't use this on like a night out if I want my makeup to look really, really, really nice. But for every day, awesome, 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 awesome. If you have a long day at work, wear this. My favorite mascara of all time in terms of how it looks is the L'Oreal, sorry, I'm just saying what it's called here, L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. So they have two different kinds of these. One's called Carbon Black and the other one's just regular telescopic. I don't notice any difference between these. I think it's just the color. One's more black than the other. Do I really notice that big of a difference? No. They both do the exact same thing. They have the same wand. This is definitely my favorite drugstore mascara in terms of how it looks. So, as you can see, it has that same rubber wand. That's what I like. Okay, the synthetic instead of having like bristles. And this one is awesome for defining. So it really gives you that separated effect. And makes them look super, super long. So it doesn't really make your eyelashes look thicker. So if that's what you want, like a more full effect, this mascara doesn't really do that. This is more so for lengthening and separating your eyelashes, which is what I like my eyelashes to look like. So this is definitely my go-to favorite if I don't have a crazy, crazy long day at work. And this one retails for about $10, so it's a little bit more expensive. It's by L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal. They make really, really good drugstore products. The last one I will tell you about, just because not everybody likes that synthetic wand material, like most people. I don't know most people, but some people do like the natural bristles. I don't know, for me, it just doesn't really do much for my eyelashes. If you do like that, this is the Total Temptation by Maybelline. Okay, comes in this blue bottle. This is the waterproof one. Total Temptation. Ugh, upside down. Okay, they make just a regular one too. The nice thing about this is it smells like coconuts. Like it smells good. It kind of smells like sunscreen. So it smells really, really nice. And then once again, it has a more of a natural hair wand. This mascara is a lot more of a drier consistency, so it's very different than the other one I showed you. So this one's drier, different wand. Why do I like this one? I find that this one stays on pretty well. It's not my favorite, but if you do want a mascara that has that natural bristle wand, this would be the one I would recommend to you. Same thing, this just kind of makes your eyelashes look a lot fuller. It doesn't really separate them, which is what I typically look for in mascara, but we're not all the same. We all like different things. So if that is something that you like, fuller lashes, it is waterproof, so it stays on very, very well. I recommend this. And this one goes for about $9 at the drugstore. So So even though I'm only supposed to recommend one product, I gave you 3 options because it's Frugal Friday and why not? Yeah, that's my video for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or aren't sure where to find it, or yeah, anything you want to know, just ask. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next Friday with a new product. I'm gonna try not to have a double chin at the end of this video when I try to stop my live feed. If I do, sorry. Bye. End. See, like it's already being a horrible time.